Here's a myth. Having an insurance agent costs you more money. The truth? An Allstate agent can save you a bundle by helping you get all of the discounts you deserve. Discounts for safe driving, anti-lock brakes, owning a new car, paying electronically, having more than one policy, and more. All told, the Good Hands offer more than 30 different car and home insurance discounts.
Give the Rutherford Agency a call today.
Hi, I'm Wallace Cunningham, Director of Multicultural Outreach with AARP South Carolina. I am here to let you know that AARP is about promoting positive social change, the kind of social change that benefits everyone, especially those persons 50 plus and their families. AARP wants everyone to have a high quality of life. For more information, give us a call at 803-765-7376 or visit our website at aarp.org.
Hi, and welcome to this edition of MyMetroTV.com Daybreak. First stop to the rest of the weekend. I'm Frederick Knight. Thank you for joining us this morning. Got a great show on tap for you. Coming up this morning, today is National Transfer Day. That's when customers are being advised to transfer their bank accounts from big banks to smaller community banks and credit unions. Coming up, my conversation with Audrey Brown of the Allsouth Federal Credit Union. We'll get her perspective on the mass exodus. Also coming up, Kaela Harmon brings us sights and sounds from the 2011 Carolina Bloggers event. Also on the way, the MyMetroTV.com Movie Minute, and we say goodbye to the 100-watt light bulb. All that and more coming up on today's edition of MyMetroTV.com. Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend. According to the Credit Union National Association, 650,000 Americans joined credit unions last month. That's more than all of 2010 combined. I had the opportunity to sit down with Audrey Brown, Vice President of Marketing of Allsouth Federal Credit Union, to get her perspective on this recent membership activity.
Well, the banks have instituted a lot of fees that have made the people that have accounts with them most unhappy. Credit unions, on the other hand, we do have some of the same fees, but they're usually significantly lower in cost, or they don't exist at all. You know, one of the big things right now is, oh, you're going to be charged X number of dollars just to have a debit card with certain banks. We don't charge for that. Our checking account is free. There's not a huge minimum balance that you have to have in order to have your checking account.
So, Ms. Brown, could you tell me the advantages of a credit union versus one of the big banks?
Well, credit unions are not-for-profit financial cooperatives. So what that means is when we earn money, we give it back to our members in the forms of higher savings rates, lower loan rates, and fewer fees. What that also means is we only do business and pay those dividends to people that actually have accounts with us. So for a bank, anybody can own stock in that bank, never open an account there, never set foot in a branch, never place the first call to a call center. Credit unions are just the opposite. The only people that do business with us are the ones that actually have accounts with us, that are members of the credit union, and therefore they're the only ones that reap the rewards of our dividends.
All right, Audrey, if you would clear up one of the misconceptions about credit unions versus the big banks.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that people think credit unions are kind of a one-shop stop, or a one-stop shop, I guess I should say, that there's only one branch or one or two branches, and that's really just not the case, particularly with Allsouth. We have 21 branches in the Midlands, more than 65 ATMs in the Midlands, and we have 6 branches in area Walmarts that are open until 7 o'clock at night during the week and from 9 to 2 on Saturday. So you can always have access to your funds, not only just through physical branches, but through online banking, our telephone teller, and through text message banking, all of which are free.
I asked Ms. Brown about changing over to a credit union account.
Most people are eligible to join credit unions, and I say join because you do have to be eligible. Most are eligible either through where they live or where they work. If it's a question of is my company affiliated with a credit union, someone in the Human Resources or Personnel Department would know that. With Allsouth, you're eligible to join if you live, work, worship, or attend school in one of 8 counties in the Midlands. So we have a very large area of people that we serve. In order to transfer your accounts, it's very easy. You join the credit union, and to do that, specifically with Allsouth, that requires a $10 deposit into a savings account. That's your money. We hope you add to it. We hope you learn to save. Then, at the same time, you can open your checking account, get your debit card. You can even apply for a mortgage if you want. In terms of closing out your accounts with your other financial institution, you need to make sure that A, all of your checks or debits have already cleared, and we suggest you leave that account open for at least a month to make sure that everything that you already have coming out does come out. And then you need to switch if you have any automatic drafts for, say, car insurance or anything like that. You need to make sure you switch those. It really is a very painless process and a very easy process to do. The savings that you will reap far outweighs any type of slight inconvenience you might have just for doing that.
Is Allsouth doing anything in particular in preparation for the bank transfer?
Credit unions have always been founded on a very simple philosophy, and that's people helping people. And we do that not for profit, not for charity, but for service. And I think even though credit unions already are far more service-oriented than most other financial institutions, I think there's going to be a renewed emphasis in making sure not so much that our members have accounts with us, but that we are a financial partner with them and that we are helping them achieve their financial goals.
And still to come, we've got that MyMetroTV.com Movie Minute, that PowerOfPraiseTV.com Inspirational Video of the Week, and we say goodbye to the 100-watt light bulb. All that and more when MyMetroTV.com Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend, continues.
Carolina Blogging 2011 is back in Columbia this year, and this year it's even better than ever with the 2011 Carolina Blogging Weblog Awards. This afternoon we joined the participants and the winners of the awards to find out what is it about blogging that makes it so special to the capital city.
It's $97 an hour, okay? Try to go to Home Depot, get a wrench, get some tubes, and fix your own plumbing job, okay? Your sink is gonna be leaky, your floor is gonna get rotten up, you got to get a whole new house, okay? If you don't hire a designer, if you can't afford one, you're gonna live in an ugly house. Today I came to the Carolina Blogging Conference as a speaker to talk about blogging your way to fame. I thought the event was very well organized. I think the attendants in today's events, they were enthused, they were real eager to learn and to listen, met so many great people. I thought everything was great. I certainly will be attending next year or at any other time that the Carolina Blogging event is taking place. I'll certainly be here. Actually, the highlight of today's event was the first part where the bloggers had an opportunity to meet all the other bloggers. I didn't meet quite as many as I wanted to. I kind of got caught up in one conversation, but I think it's really good to break the ice and kind of find out who people are and who their blogs are. If you're a blogger, I think it's a really good opportunity to do that.
And what were some of the things that you were able to take away from today's event?
I think some of the most important things I was able to take away from today's event is that bloggers really like a sense of community. They really like a sense of originality. Regardless of how many other blogs are similar, most bloggers want something that is unique and original to the point of view of the bloggers. I think most of bloggers were in agreement that unique qualities really distinguish one blogger from the next.
And just tell us a little bit about your blog.
My blog is called Mr. Good Will Hunting. It is an inspirational diary that helps you go through your life through the art of thrifting, whether it's finding items for your home, finding items for your wardrobe. I show you how to do it. I give you inspiration on things that I've found, and hoping that other people show me some of the things that they've found as well.
We do pdfoodie.com. It is a foodie website, a regional food blog. We cover the PD region from basically as much toward the coast as we can get to as much this way as we can get. We go and do restaurant reviews, we do recipes, we do interviews with local chefs and entrepreneurs in the area that own restaurants. Just about anything else. It's pretty general regarding food, and we get out and meet folks, and that's one of the reasons we started it.
What brought you out to today's event?
Oh, we're here for the Carolina Blogging Awards, first Carolina Blogging Awards, which was exciting, and we're here for that. So.
What did you think?
Oh, this was a lot of fun. Meeting everybody. You know, when you're doing a blog and you're doing it out of your house, you wonder if there's anybody out there reading it, and you can look at stats and see maybe so, but you also wonder, are there people out there doing what I'm doing? And to be able to meet them in person and to say, you know, you guys are just right up the road and you're doing this, and boy, you got some great ideas. It's a whole community it's out there, but you just got to meet people in person to know. So networking and just meeting new people has been wonderful.
And what was the highlight for today for you?
Oh, the highlight today, I guess the biggest thing is we won Blog of the Year, which is phenomenal, and Best Foodie Blog for South Carolina, which is amazing. But I think, equally is, like I said, just meeting everybody. I mean, the organizers put this together. It was phenomenal. There were speakers back to back that kept me on my elbows and leaning in, listening the whole time. So I just think it was awesome. What about you?
It was awesome. Carolina Blogging 2011 was a remarkable success, so I've heard, over Carolina Blogging 2010. It featured 23 of the best bloggers from South Carolina, and it was the inaugural event of the Carolina Blogging Weblog Awards, and we had 23 bloggers come in town, and we all sat, ate, drank, and just had a grand old time.
What is the purpose behind Carolina Blogging? This is the second year you've done it. This is your brainchild. Why do it?
Carolina Blogging, the purpose is to bring bloggers throughout South Carolina in one place so that we have an opportunity to convene, to get to know each other, to support each other, and to share our knowledge.
And what do you think was the highlight of today's event?
The highlight of today's event definitely was Mr. Good Will Hunting. He is just such an inspiration to all bloggers. He started off just blogging for fun, blogging about the things that he loves, which is what the majority of us do, but someone noticed him, somebody recognized him, and it was to the stars from there. He's been on the Nate Berkus show a number of times, but he continues to always come back to blogging and continue to do the things that he loves, and today he brought it here to us at Carolina Blogging.
So what's next for Carolina Blogging?
Wow, what's next for Carolina Blogging? We'll see. Perhaps there'll be a Carolina Blogging 2012. There seems to be a great calling for it, but we would definitely keep the Carolina Blogging Weblog Awards going. That was a tremendous success this year.
There are important changes coming to the lighting aisle at your favorite store. Starting in January of 2012, new lighting efficiency standards are going to be phasing out the 100-watt incandescent light bulb. At the same time, we're going to be phasing in new energy-efficient choices like halogen super saver bulbs and LED bulbs. A halogen bulb you can actually see here. We have an incandescent light bulb on the far left. Next to it is a halogen super saver bulb. This bulb is very similar to an incandescent, but it has halogen gas inside that makes the filament burn more efficiently. As a result, this bulb uses about a third less energy than the incandescent next to it. LED bulbs, which you see on the far end, create light in a totally different way. There's a semiconductor chip inside that produces the light. As a result, LEDs are 80% more efficient than incandescent and last about 25,000 hours. That's the equivalent of about 20 years if you run it for 3 hours a day. To help sort through all these lighting choices, the industry has partnered with the U.S. Department of Energy to create a new label called Lighting Facts.
It looks a lot like the nutrition facts label that you're used to seeing on your food, and the lighting facts label will give you all the information you need to know to purchase a light bulb. It'll tell you how much energy the bulb uses, how bright it is, and how long it's going to last. So the next time you go shopping for a light bulb, pick up a box, turn it over, get those lighting facts, and you'll have the information you need to choose the right bulb for your home and your pocketbook. You can get more information on these new lighting products and the new lighting labels at our website, www.sylvania.com.